Yeah, it's your boy Danny J. Quick, and I'm here with Kyron Silva. And we want to thank you for joining the Four Tales podcast.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.
We're about to talk some comics and get a little bit controversial. Everything from indie books to movie deal level commercial. With no rehearsals when we converse to coerce you. And then we do the quick takes and try to get to the person. So join us and get your comic book a few more sales once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales. Once a week wherever you pod. It's Four Tales.
I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Taurus Comics in collaboration with Fourth Wall Productions respectfully brings to you the 143rd episode of the Four Tales podcast. I am your host, Kyron Silva from Taurus Comics. Across the way is the I don't have anything. The plum.
Danny J. Quick, it's me.
I have to. This is the last episode of the season. The plum recorder of Ace Blade, Danny J. Quake, and together we are your two award-winning blurred comic creators here to help you find your next favorite comic. We are live on Age of Geekdom Network via Facebook, Instagram, Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Danny's TikTok. So if you're listening or watching us live, thank you for your support. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and review this podcast because all your positive reviews, interactions help us reach a bigger audience. I apologize for the noise.
Man, happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy Thanksgiving, Danny.
Man,
how you been?
I'm doing all right, man. It's been rough here in the Quick household, but we're making it through, man. We're doing all right. How you been?
Wait, why has it been rough?
Just things, man. Just life. Just life.
Understand.
But it happens. You're looking a lot better, man. I'm thankful. We're here at the end of what is this? Our fourth season now.
Fourth season. That's wild that we've been doing this.
It's crazy. I'm thankful. Life is hard, man, but it's this game is a lot better when you play with friends. And I've been able to get on here most Fridays with you and talk comic books, man, and I love it. So
okay. And we got a bunch of people in the chat. Seems a little bit more than normal. I don't know why we have so many more people than normal.
Why. You know why? Because it's the B.E.A.M Awards, man.
There
This is
go.
the B.E.A.M Awards day.
So are you saying all these extra people in the chat are here to find out who won the B.E.A.M Awards?
They want to know. I want to know.
Oh, okay. Well, we are going to get to that. This, like Danny said, today is the last episode of the season, which means this is our second annual Four Tales podcast B.E.A.M Awards. If anybody is unfamiliar with the B.E.A.M Awards, the award show that Danny and I put together last year, it stands for Building Exceptional Art in Media. It's our way to showcase sub-publishers that are wow. When is Kevin coming back? Next year, Brad Arney next year.
I'm sure there'll be one or two episodes in season 5.
We got Gerald Von Stuttard in there, one of the finalists. Fabio Seal. Oh man, I cannot say his name. Fabio is in the chat. He's one of our finalists for Best Artist. Some of us are always here. Fish Comics, also a finalist this year. We got a lot of finalists today. So you're right. A lot of people are trying to figure out what's happening. I don't know, man. Do you just want to get into it? Do you want to do our normal find out how our week was type of thing, or what?
Man, I like to talk. You got you've been reading any good comics lately? You've been reading anything?
I have actually. I've been reading the Omnibus, Volume 2 of the Milestone original run.
The second one? That's crazy because I'm reading the first one.
There you go.
I literally had this open today reading. I was just reading it because I was looking at the Shadow Cabinet, the new Shadow Cabinet book.
Mm.
It just came out.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I lied. I'm reading volume 3. I've actually gotten through volume 2 already, so I'm reading
Oh
volume
wow,
3. So yeah,
that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, I was looking because I was interested in all the industries and
Uh-huh.
seeing what I could find. I actually got the second volume. I don't have the third one yet. Um,
Mm.
I have the first milestone compendium and the second one. So did you pick up Shadow Cabinet last week?
No, I have not picked up anything. I haven't gone to my comic shop in a few weeks. Just with the holidays and whatnot, it's just been wild. I gotta address this. I'm sorry, this is bugging me. Where is it? Mally Simpson saying the ace and the jacks sup peeps. This is the longest joke. I
It's
don't
not
know
even a
what to
joke
do.
anymore. It's not
The
even
wild
really a
thing
joke.
is, I'm wearing a Saw T-shirt. It's not a Mally. If you're still listening, I don't write lumberjacks. I'm
You gotta.
sorry.
I think he might be telling us something. Maybe you need to write an issue of the Lumberjacks or write like
Mm,
Morgan was talking about doing an anthology for the Fourth Wall Universe. Maybe you might have to do a Lumberjack something so we can at
okay.
least so you can at least be accurate. You
All
know,
right. All right. I'm. If you paying, I'm willing to do it.
we're gonna
So
make
I
it
know
happen.
you. Bally say just finished reading DC's Absolute Power. Oh, man, you know what? I appreciate it. If you guys are in the chat, please list any books that you read this week because I'm always down, especially with this being the last episode. I want to
Absolutely.
catch up on what's going on. I know Absolute Power has been amazing from DC. I heard the new Uncanny X-Men has been killing it also. So whatever you guys are reading, please put it in the chat and we'll check it out when we can.
Yeah. I read Shadow Cabinet this week. I also read The Moon is Following Us, the third issue.
Okay.
Daniel Warren Johnson's book from Image. And I also read that Naruto um, Ninja Turtles crossover book, which was really good.
From my understanding, is Naruto and or one of the teachers from Naruto knows
Kakashi,
uh,
yeah, Kakashi knows Splinter.
Splinter. What?
Yeah,
Wow,
crazy,
that's
absolutely
wild.
crazy.
That's wild. I mean, it explains a lot, though.
Yeah, I like the art in it is great. It was action packed. It was funny. They did a good job with it. So
Okay.
um, yeah,
All right. Well, let's get going. I mean, we might as well just start. We got so many people in the chat. They don't want to hear about what we want to read. They're
they
here
don't,
for one reason.
they don't care
I mean, look
about
at
what we're doing. They don't care
they,
about that.
we got 615 comics in the chat. We got Enemy Entertainment. We got Comics
Your
and All.
nerds here.
They
I
they,
love
they just want to know who won what. So I mean, we'll just start it off and get things going. Just to quickly review what's going on. Beam Awards started off as a multi-level, I guess, award ceremony. We start off with nominations from you guys. Everybody could nominate anybody that was producing self-publishing comics in 2024. Then from there, we opened up, let you guys vote to who goes on to the next round. And then the top 5 vote getters went to our judges to pick who should win this year's award ceremony. And that, I think, is the judges giving Danny the results for this year. So I think,
They're
do you
here.
have all right, so let's start off then, since you got the results. Let's start off with the first category of 2024 anthology. Dang.
I don't know how to turn the thing off on my phone. It's just weird. I mean, on my computer. It's silenced on my phone, but it's not silenced on my computer, which is weird.
All right. Well, let's start off with the first category. We're going to start off with anthologies. This was actually a very tight race for anthologies. I don't know if you had anything unusual, but let's first go through the nominees and we'll talk about it for a little bit.
24 favorite anthology. And the nominees are Cheersova, Cthulhu Invades Neverland, Fish Tales, Naughty Adventures, Volume 1, Blue Orchid Books, Phantasmagoria, a horror anthology,
right. All right. Now I was
Man,
actually really
we
excited
had
for
some
this.
good. Yeah, me too. I'm actually I'm nervous for some of these because I'm sure the races were very tight. We
Yeah.
had some great nominees. Like I said, I think we're doing better with the process for the Beam Awards. So I'm excited. I'm excited, and I'm actually glad that you don't even tell me the winners until the end. So
All
let's
right.
keep it that way.
Okay. All right. Well, then let's go ahead. Let's reveal our winner for this year's 2024 Best Anthology.
Light the beam.
Cthulhu Invades Neverland.
Hey, Cthulhu invades Neverland.
All right.
Um,
Uh, I, you know what? I was a little surprised, honestly. Um,
yeah,
not that Cthulhu Invades Neverland is not a good series, because it really is. It's a great series. But there were just so many amazing anthologies that they had that they were in competition with. So the idea that they snuck it out, honestly, they really did sneak it out at the end to get that. Any thoughts on you know?
man, anthologies are not my personal favorite genre or thing in indie comics. I know we did. I was involved in a couple of anthologies this past year, and I'm already planning on being in some this year. But um, you know, yeah, Fish, you still won. You still won. You're an award winning. You're an award winning comic book creator. Even though Fishtails didn't win, you still were in Cthulhu. So yeah, I think it's great, man. I know Travis works very hard on the Cthulhu books, and I'm happy for him. Happy for him for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, like, there's some people in the chat saying Phantasmagoria is awesome. It is. I got to read a portion of it, and that's actually really good. The race on some of these, particularly this category, was really strong.
Mm,
Like, there was a lot of great anthologies, and that's just because there's a lot of great creators just in
yeah.
general. But Kirsanova, Fishtails, Phantasmagoria, uh, uh, Naughty Adventures, I did enjoy that a little bit, maybe too much. I'm not going to say, but
Maybe a little too much, but that's okay.
that's
That's
okay.
okay.
Let's just say it did what it was supposed to do. Let's just say that. but
Terrible.
no, but it was no, it was actually really good. Shout out to everybody that got nominated. Shout out to Travis Gibb and the people behind that. You guys did amazing. You know, I can't remember if they won last year. Do you?
No, not for. I mean, we didn't have anthology last year.
Okay. Okay.
We didn't
I
have anthology. That was one of the ones that we added this year.
okay. Yeah, you would think as a good host, I would have our previous, winners. But who knows? HW Pete, what's going on? We just announced the winners of Best Anthology. If anybody possibly can, tag Travis and let him know, hey, they won, that'd be great. But we're
Yep.
going to move on to the next category, which I think is going to be best colors. I think we're going to do. I'm going to save a couple for last, but we're going to go best colors next.
Last year,
My bad.
oh no, I was gonna say last year we had Veronica Smith, who did Ace Play number 6, who was part of the Zero event, Lumberjacks 3, Emerald Quest, Ballad of the Black Rose. So she did some amazing work last year. I don't know if she was nominated this year, to be honest, but
I did not see
no,
her name.
yeah, she was not nominated this year, but I know she continued to work. So I'm excited for the nominees for this year. Let's see them.
24 favorite colors. And the nominees are Kittikus, Tarek DJ Holmes, Stefanos Arekwai, Mariam Yasser, Nestor Redula Jr.
Okay.
These are tough, man. Like these are tough categories, man, because it's weird because we know these people. I think because the indie comic book community is so kind of close knit, it's great to discover new people, but most of these people we've seen their work or we've had conversations with them. So I want everybody to win. I just want everybody to win.
Yeah.
So
And to go back to what we were talking about, where we didn't see people like Veronica Smith, I think this actually is a indication of our growth
mhm,
more than anything. We're reaching out to more people who are able to see what we're doing, and they're nominating more people that we maybe not are familiar with. Um, but
absolutely.
uh, but let's go ahead and get through the winner, if I can bring it up.
Light the beam.
Tariq DJ Holmes,
Ah! Tariq
What?
Holmes.
Okay.
Hey,
All
Tariq has
right.
done some amazing work, man. He's done some amazing work. He did colors on the issue number 7 cover is that got 23 favorite cover. Um, and he did he got one that came out this year. He does the art for his own project. So and I know he's done some amazing work with English and his fourth wall. So shout out to Tariq, man. I'm gonna send him a message right now. Got him on
Okay.
Instagram.
I mean, I think it's amazing that like I'm not really familiar with Tariq's work until we actually did this, and this group of colorists, if they're not being picked up by like a Marvel or DC soon,
Yeah.
they should be, because this is an amazing group that just they just all kicked ass, honestly. Uh, HWP says we're doing great. Thank you. We appreciate that. We're trying. We're trying our best.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, this group of creators, as far as the color is concerned, were really strong, and they were very different in how they color. I think that was actually the coolest thing,
Yeah.
is that it wasn't just a standard color. It's like a superhero type color. It was, you had that flashy ones. You had the very subdued type coloring.
Hmm.
This was actually a really good group of people. Deja Vu Comics says, "Shout out to brother Tariq, man." Yeah,
Oh man, absolutely, man. Shout out to Concrete Comics. They were nominated in a few categories this year. So um
Um, Mr. Fish Comics says, "Which one of y'all is having a party?" That would be me. This is actually day two of Thanksgiving.
party don't stop.
Yeah,
A
and
Chiron
that's all.
party don't stop, man. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
As
All
long as you
right.
don't bring out the baby oil, it'll be fine.
All right. Moving on. We're going to go to, let's do cover.
Okay.
Best cover. All right. Now, this was actually a really good group of covers that we got this year. Um,
Absolutely.
it Something about it. I mean, you all know that the cover is probably one of the biggest thing that draws people to you when it comes to buying a book. That's the first thing that hits them. And this group of covers, I think, really amplifies what you want a cover to look like.
Hmm.
A, Brian J. Lemmer said Ace way better to win this cover. Well, let's see. Let's see who the nominees are.
It's tough. It's gonna be tough.
2024 favorite cover. And the nominees are Rogue, The American Dream, Deja Vu issue Navandoir, The Diary of the Stray Dogs, The Wounded, number 2, Spirit, the Woman of Hope, Luna Merta 2,
Ace Blade didn't even make the top? Why is my video all acting up? What is happening
Didn't
here?
even make the finalists. Didn't even make the finalists this year, but we got some great
What's
ones.
going on?
We got some
What's
absolutely
happening?
great ones. Why are you in the Matrix? What's going
I
on?
don't know. I don't know.
Is that outside of your house? I can see. Do you got another camera set up?
Hold on, hold on.
That's crazy.
That's okay. I guess I'm not a part of the show because it's going wild here. I'm gonna I'm gonna log out, log back in real quick. Just keep it going.
All right, I'll keep it going until you get back. So, um, yes, definitely tough competition. Um, we had a bunch of great covers, man. I saw I got a chance to look at all of the nominees, and we thankfully we had a good group of folks who were judging this year, a good diverse group of folks who were judging this year, and it's great to to have such good covers like Kyron was saying. The cover is what draws people in. The cover is what draws people into your comic books. And whereas Ace played, the contest was hacked. No, man, we try to do things as fairly as we possibly could with this. So these Beam Awards are very important. Like, this is great to be able to nominate people and to have people actually come in and decide, the top 5 or top 6 that go to the finals. And it's tough. It's very tough. Like I said, I won an award last year from the Indie Comics Dispatch, but there's so many good comics that we just I just couldn't make it. I know I didn't make it. Now Kyron's green. Now
I
Kyron's got a
don't.
green screen.
Can you see me?
I cannot see you. I can see a green screen. That's what I can see.
That's wild. Okay. Uh, I don't know.
Hey, um, did you switch your webcam or something? You change your camera.
No, no. Uh,
Why
did
are you
we?
on OBS? What's going on?
I'm just trying to try all the cameras at this point. This is wild.
Try the basement camera.
No, that's the one connected to my crotch. I don't want to do that one.
Oh yeah, don't do that. Never mind.
Okay.
Never
Uh,
mind.
did we
Oh, shout
do
out
what?
to Tariq. Tariq is in the comments, man. Congratulations on winning best colorist for
Yeah.
2024, man. Congratulations. You did some
All right.
great work. And Kyron, do you
I,
want to just announce the winner?
sure. Let's just go ahead and do the winner. I'm just gonna cry and while it goes off. Then
Light the beam!
Spirit the Woman of Hope.
Such a classic. That's what I'm talking about. HW Pete in the building.
what?
Hey,
Hey,
that's
well
dope, man.
deserved.
Um,
Well deserved.
that cover is such a classic, man. It's got kind of a Alex Ross feel to it.
Hmm.
It's just a great classic cover, for a debut. That was the debut issue of Spear, right?
Yes, it was.
Spear #1, yeah. So man, great. That's just amazing. That's just an amazing um cover. Like I said, all of them were really good. I really liked Luna. Um, I really liked all of them, and I'm glad that Spirit won. That was great. That's great.
And
Congratulations.
what's really nice about that cover, it was very subdued in what
Hmm.
it was. It wasn't like too over the top. I mean, not that having a flashy over the top cover isn't bad, but it was actually a really nice cover. You could instantly tell what Spirit was, who Spirit's all about.
Hmm.
And that's just an amazing cover. So shout out to HWP. He is in the chat. He said he's humbled. And
Is HWP the artist of that cover, or
he's
was
the
it
writer.
somebody? He's the writer, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to look and see who was the actual artist for that cover. HW, if you wouldn't mind, tell us who is the artist for that cover. Because number
Uh,
one,
it,
we want to congratulate them, and number two, I might need them to do some work for me soon.
and number two, we want to actually, if you can, tag them so they can be recognized also in the chat. That
Yeah, that too, for sure.
all right, all right. Let's move on while that's going on. And I want to say go on to probably the most controversial one, maybe the
Oh,
hardest to really determine was the lettering competition, because lettering is
oh,
very subjective.
yeah,
Um,
definitely
you
very
know,
subjective.
especially with when you're at this level, lettering is very subjective because it's not just did they put the letters in there properly. You just want to make sure that they had all the letters correctly, that they are used properly. I mean, it's so many nuance and little things, and
Yeah,
I'm using my hands like I'm really talking like you guys can see
yeah,
me, and
yeah.
it's bugging me.
Well, last year, our winner for favorite letterer was SK, Stephen Cope, who was a Ringo Award nominee. He's all the way from the UK, right? Or is it Singapore?
No,
Where's he
no,
from?
I think he's from Australia or New Zealand.
Australia, that's right. So I think it was our first international winner for
Yes.
Beam Awards. So I know all of these. I'm familiar with all of the. Actually, I was nominated for Best Letterer this year.
Were
But I
you?
know all of these letterers have done great work, and no matter who wins, it will be very much deserved.
All right. Well, let's find out who the nominees were.
Let's do it.
Poison 2 favorite letterer. And the nominees are Kittikus, Danny J. Quick, DC Hopkins, Mason Solimin, Nikki Powers, Rune Makers.
They had some very good nominees, man. This was great. Absolutely
Okay.
great. Um,
So, you still can't see me, huh?
Still can't see you, Kyle. I don't know.
Son of
We've
a.
done 4 seasons. We've done this show for 4 seasons, and this is the first time you've had camera difficulties. Which is weird.
I just hope it's not my camera died and
Yeah, that would
I
be
need a
terrible.
new one. That'd be horrible.
Now you got to buy a
Like
new one.
it says
Chris,
it connected, but
Christmas is coming up, so
that's true. All right.
maybe we'll look it up.
Um, we have Comic Unknown saying Nikki Powers is awesome. That is
Absolutely,
true.
absolutely.
Fabio says Rune Makers. You know, it's weird because the amount of or the letters that we have, they're borderline like professional letters. Like, I know I don't want to make that sound like it's bad, but I mean, any
No,
of these people could be working for any of the big companies easily.
and lettering is something that often goes overlooked because when it's good, you don't see it. Lettering is one of those things that
You don't
if it's
notice it.
bad, if it's bad, you know it's bad. But if it's good, you kind of can't really critique it unless you're looking for it because you're not gonna notice if everything is in the natural flow of the book, if everything is in the natural flow of the story, you're not going to stop and look at the lettering. It's going to be aesthetically pleasing. It's going to fit into the book. So it's something that's just going to flow along with the pages. So I'm glad that we just get an opportunity to highlight some great letterers. So let's see who won. I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
Poison 2 favorite letterer. And the nominees.
That was the wrong video. Hold up.
Oh,
Was that? Did we went through the nominees, right?
yeah, we did the nominees. Yeah.
Okay, we went to the winners this time, right? That what you're
Yes.
saying? We
Yes.
want to.
Good.
Okay. I,
I,
I just
I
want
already
y'all to know this show is not usually this bad.
had too much turkey, man. What's going on?
Tryptophan got me tripping, is all I'm saying. All right, all right, all right. Let's try this one more time.
Light the beam!
DC Hopkins,
DC. Hey, DC is amazing, yo. DC Hopkins has done some amazing work lettering. He has a very amazing style too. And congratulations, DC. Again, we're all of us letterers, kind of, learn from each other. I even had the opportunity earlier this year to turn one out and it ruined his mind. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Kyron. I'm telling you, it's the turkey. He had some turkey. But
Turkey got me tripping.
yeah, I had the opportunity to work with, style my some questions out lettering, and the lettering community is very helpful. Like they'll literally give you so, um, shout out to DC, man. Shout out
Brian
to
wants to know what books DC Hopkins is on.
DC did he did I think he did Tariq's book. He's working with N World Design Studio. So um, Dream Masters one, which came out this year. Dream Masters Movies 5, I believe, came out this year.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then he's done some work with Titan Comics also. So yeah, just amazing work, man. Amazing work.
All right. All right. Next one. Next one actually is one I'm very happy about that we added on. It's one of our new categories again.
Mhm.
Um, it's the Manga Awards.
Manga, yes. This is the first year we've done the manga. That's my or favorite manga. We added some good categories this year, and this is one.
Yeah,
I know who I don't follow a lot of manga, but
yeah.
there were a few on here that I recognize, especially in the indie space. The manga, I'm sure it's hard to get manga marketed, especially here in the States. So, but some of these I did recognize. So, I was happy to be able to discover them and read through all of these. So, let's see who the nominees were.
Now, one thing I will say before we start the nominations is that I am a little sad that we didn't get more eligible nominations because I know there are a lot of great mangas out there that probably either didn't see this as an option.
Mhm.
So we've got to step up better next year. But let's see who did get nominated.
Absolutely.
24 favorite print manga. And the nominees are The Adventures of Waffle Boy Water 1, The Unbeloved Er 3,
That wasn't it, Kyrie.
No, that was it.
That was. I thought we
That
had
was it.
four.
We did. So after the judges and I went back, the other two nominations that we originally had was produced outside the guidelines.
Oh wow! I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So it was right before our cutoff date for 2023 ended.
Okay, okay, I
So
see. I was about to say I
we,
know we had
yeah,
okay.
there was
No,
like 10 pins was in there. There was a couple other, and I was like, they're great mangas, but they just did not fit that time frame that we had.
yeah, yeah.
Travis Gidd said, I heard about manga once. Oh, yeah, Travis. Did you hear that Cthulhu Invades Neverland won Best Anthology? I'm
Yes,
just saying.
yes, it did. Shout out to Travis Gibb and the whole Cthulhu series, man. Congratulations to you, brother.
Yeah.
This is great.
All right. Well, let's see who won Best
See who won.
Manga.
See who won for sure. Light the beam,
The Adventures of Waffle Boy number 1,
man. Tariq is racking them up this year, man. Two awards,
Seriously.
two awards. Tariq got two awards already this year, man. That's crazy. You got two
No.
Beam awards for best colorist and best manga. So that's amazing. We'll say that because out of the four, there were only two, but still, you won, and it's great. It's great. It's I think it's the debut issue of Waffle Boy also. So shout out to Tariq, man. That's great.
All right. Travis said, thank you guys. No, thank you for producing an amazing book.
Absolutely.
But yeah, congrats to Tariq. The competition that we did have, even I think if we added on the other ones that were outside the time frame, I think Tariq probably is the one. Just from what I heard from the judges, I think Tariq probably still would have won those.
There we go. I love it.
All right.
I want
Um,
this to win. Absolutely. Absolutely.
all right. Let me see. Next one we're going to do is best web comic. Again, this is a new category we added this year.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
web comics are weird because they're you can do almost anything with a web comic. It feels like because you're
Absolutely.
not constrained to the print option of things. You could just make as many pages as you want as often as you want. But let's see who was nominated this year.
24 favorite webcomic. And the nominees are Beware of Toddler, Etherwood, The Uncommons, Red Dude, The Ordeal,
Hey, tough competition right there. There are two or three of those that are really that should be really close. I'm excited to see who wins because this
I
is
know
good.
who I want to win. Like
Hey,
I had a favorite there. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
myself have a favorite there too, but all of the nominees were really good. But two or three of them definitely stand out
Yeah,
in the web comics. They come out consistently. I think one of the things that I thought about for best web comic is not just like production value, but consistency and kind of longevity. Like you can put if you put out one or two, that's cool. But if you've been putting out something online for 2024, you've done it monthly or twice a month, even, man, that's tough right there. That's tough to do. So shout out to everybody in the category. Let's see.
all right. Well, let's see who the winner is for best webcomic.
Light the beam.
Beware of Toddler,
Hey,
All right.
come on now.
Now I'm gonna say this, and Tariq's like my money's on Ordeal. Ordeal is damn good.
Ordeal is
Ordeal
great
is damn good.
for sure,
But Beware Toddler is amazing.
man.
The storytelling on a Beware Toddler is just outstanding. And I can see why the judges picked that. It runs the gamut of action and and um, yeah, thank you, Brian Lambert, for doing that. But it runs the gamut of everything from action to comedy. You get a little bit of romance. It was just by far my understanding the best webcomic this year. But I think even if we had done like Ordeal or any of the other ones, I think they would have. It wouldn't. There wouldn't have been any controversy on that. What's
Yeah.
wrong?
Um,
What's going on?
no, I'm sorry. I got distracted because I just saw something crazy online. I just saw that the Hornets and the Lakers. I just saw Lamelo Ball is going to the Hornets. I mean, he's going to the Lakers,
Are
but
you serious?
I don't think it's true. I think it's not true. I think it's not true though. I'm hoping it's not true because as a Charlotte Hornets fan, Lamelo is the only thing that we had to look forward to
It's
going to
not
the
true.
Lakers.
It's rumored, dude.
Okay, okay. But no, when I talk about consistency, George Gant is the model of consistency, man. He is timely. He's one of those creators that if there's something trending, if there's something, a hot button topic that he can, weave into Beware of Toddler, he definitely does it. I saw, he dropped one with the mustard. He did
Mustard.
one with mustard not too long ago. So shout out to George Gant for sure.
Yeah.
That's great. Great.
All right. So we've got three categories left, and I think these are our three most popular categories.
The big one. Yeah.
We got best artist. No, wait. I'm sorry. We got four categories.
comics,
So okay,
art.
let's do one category first, and we're gonna get to the top three. So the
Okay.
next category is gonna be best publisher of
Okay.
2024.
Okay.
And I'll be
Ooh,
honest,
it's a tough one too.
yeah, there's some tough ones.
It's a
So
tough one.
hold on one second. So
Hey,
see, my camera's not working, so they can't see you.
Oh, that's
how you
cold.
doing?
So
He
my
did it on
sister's here.
purpose.
Yeah,
I can
that was
hear
my
you though.
sister.
How y'all doing?
He asked, "How are you guys doing?"
We're good.
My chat, there's like 30 so people in the chat. They want to know how y'all doing too.
Our 30 some people. We all
Don't
right.
let
We
don't
all
let
right.
Kyron eat any more turkey.
All right, all right. Let's find out who is the best publisher 2024.
And the nominees are Beyond Publishing Caribbean, Concrete Comics, New Horizon Comics, Rebel Comics, Wiseacre Comics,
Definitely some dope indie comics, man. Now you're echoing. What is going on, Kyron? Oh, at least I can see you now. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, but I can see you. I can't hear you, but I can see
What?
you.
Okay. I had to pull up my camera on my phone. Can you hear me now?
I can. I can hear you, and I can see you. I can hear you here. I can see you here, and I can hear you there. So either way,
All right. Are you able to hear me though?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to all the publishers, man. The indie publishers, just great. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, definitely a tough decision for an indie publisher. Again, we talk about consistency. We talk about quality of the releases, and there's an innovation factor there too. Man, Kyron,
Oh man,
he's trying his best, y'all.
I
Kyron is
am. I
trying his
really am.
best.
I really am.
Okay,
All right.
so who do we got
Best.
as the winner for best publisher of 2024?
There we go.
Let's do it. Light the beam.
Concrete Comics,
I knew Concrete was gonna get it because they did an amazing job during the election. Man, they actually had a book come out to encourage people to vote this year, which
Oh,
was
nice.
amazing for an indie publisher to get distribution in the mail. There, I want to say it was up in Philly, to get people out and voting, and I think that's just dope. I think that was just amazing. So shout out to Alonzo Starr and all the creators in Concrete Comics. I see Deja Blue Comics is in the chat. Um, shout out to Concrete. I want to say last year it was Freestyle that won, right?
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised we didn't see freestyle on the list.
Yeah, Freestyle had a few releases this year. So, like we said, man, just getting these nominations in, and um, next time we just gotta make sure that we spread the word. But we did get a lot of nominations in, so
Yeah. It,
it was
and
great.
and shout out to Tyreek saying, "Pray for me, please, please pray for me, you guys."
Yeah, please, yes, because he's trying his hardest. He's trying.
I, we're almost done. We are almost done though. But big shout out to Concrete. That's well deserved. I think it's actually going to be reflected on the next few categories. You're going to see the amount of books that they've been nominated for.
Yeah,
So shout out to them. Shout out to Lonzo Starr. If you guys can tag him or anybody, I know you like you said, Deja Vu Comics is in the chat.
yep,
But
yep,
if you guys can tag him, let him know, hey, congrats and well deserved as usual. Uh,
absolutely.
all
Just
right.
great.
So we
All right,
got three
what we
more
going
categories.
next? Artist comic. I think we should do favorite comic last. Do artist and writer next, and then do
Okay.
comic last.
That's what I was going to do. So, hey,
There we go. We on the same page.
All right. Now this is artist was actually very stacked. This is one of the few categories that we had more than 5 people
Oh
uh,
wow.
listed. So
Okay.
and there's some really good ones out there.
Last
Let's
year,
see.
last year's winner was Sean Damian Hill. Sean
Mhm.
does an amazing job. Was he nominated again this year?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see.
24 favorite artist. Add the nominees are Kittikus, Dino Agor, Fabio Simão, Gerald von Stoddard, Ian Sebastian, Juan Carlos Francisco, Sean Damian Hill,
Yep.
Stacked.
Super stacked. Super
Stacked.
stacked. And
Yeah.
yes, he was nominated again. Like I said, he won last year. So let's see. Let's see if anybody can take him out. Yeah, Dino's there. Man, Dino does
Dino did
amazing work.
a few books. I
Yeah,
I know that he got listed there for a Saw book, but he also did Spirit. He did a couple books this
right.
year. Uh,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but yeah, let's see who is the winner.
Let's see who won. Light the beam!
Gerald von Stoddard,
Hey!
What?
Unseating the king. Shout out to Gerald.
Wow.
That's
Good.
great.
If you've never seen any of Gerald's work, I definitely recommend going. Just go online, Google him, especially if you are someone that's really into um, black and white work. He does
Hmm.
an amazing brush like stroke. I don't know. Are you part of the Indie group on Facebook?
Yeah, yeah.
He killed it this year with his renditions of everybody's indie characters.
Hmm.
Um, I think it's well deserving. Like you mentioned, dethroned Sean Hill. I think Sean Hill. To be honest, I think Sean Hill is an outstanding artist. There's a reason why he's working for Marvel.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
He
Gerald's
has
just on
he
that
has
level.
done some Sean has done some indie work, but
Mm.
he's really a professional artist at this point. Like he really is just like he's really a professional artist at this point. Much like the rest of the artists on here, like I know again, like we said with colorists, these folks are gonna get snatched up. I
We got
think
Fabio in the chat. If he was listed as a nominee,
yep,
so
yep.
any of these artists are going to be untouchable anytime
I
soon.
think I think Gerald did a book called The Priest this year, or was it just Immortal Coil that he did?
I don't know. If anybody can tag him and
I
ask
can't
him.
remember if Priest was this year or last year, but I know he did Immortal Coil this year. So shout out to Gerald for sure. That's great. Just amazing work.
The priest looks like it was this year.
Priest was this year too. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I
All
love
right.
it.
All right. 2 categories left. We have Best Writer and Best Comic of 2024. So we're gonna go with Best Writer because we got a bunch of the nominees in the chat.
Let's go. Yeah, I know. I'm a little
Are you
biased
are,
on this one, but
are you getting your condom ready? Is that what's going on there?
got to. It's
Oh,
almost 9 o'clock, right?
yeah, it is. So we gotta hurry up. Danny's about to go to sleep.
Light the beam.
Wrong video.
Light
Hold
the
up.
beam.
That was gonna be a winner. Hold on, wait. We want the
Oh,
nominees
you
first,
just
right?
gonna skip it out. You just gonna
for favorite writer. And the nominees are Brian J. Lambert, David Tomasi, Nigel Lynch, Jire Cecil, Malcolm McFadden. McFadden.
Man, absolutely a great list, man. Great list. Um, y'all know I can't even say what my bias is for this one because I'm very close to one of the nominees. I'll say. So I hope he won, but there's a very stacked list, man. Great list. A lot of good indie writers this year. Gerald is in the chat. Somebody tag Gerald. Gerald, congratulations,
Joe,
congratulations
congrats on the win.
on best artist, B.E.A.M award for best artist for 2024. So congratulations. All
All
right, let's
right.
see who's the winner. Let's see who's the winner for best writer. Light the beam.
Jure Cecil.
Gyra with Deja Vu. Now
What?
we knew Concrete was gonna get something. They've been in every. They already won Best Publisher, but we see, you know, they were in several of the categories.
Yeah.
So shout out to Gyra and Deja Vu.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Um,
And
of course, I wanted Brian J. Lambert to win. I ain't gonna lie. That's my man. Brian J. Lambert is my guy. And you know, but like you said, we want a fair ship around here. We want a fair ship around here. So I don't know who's singing in the background, but they was getting it. I don't know who that was, but they was
hey,
they, they
Twan,
was
Danny says you sing really well,
singing amazing. They was hitting a run. So
but he said, "Can
absolutely.
you keep it down just a little, buddy? Keep it down."
I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, the
All right.
priest is a character in Devil's Gate. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Congratulations, congratulations, Gyra, man. Concrete is doing its thing this year, and I'm sure they're going to be doing even more next year for sure.
Hey, can we get a shout out to our graphics guy who made all these amazing videos? They're
Absolutely.
outstanding.
Yes, man. Our graphics team and
Like,
our video
wow.
production staff, they are severely underpaid because they did a great job.
Underpaid. Yeah.
They did a great job
Thank you.
doing all this work by themselves.
All right. Last one. It's the biggest one of the year. Best comic.
Best comic 2024. Let's see the nominees.
Just like every other one, stacked. But let's watch who we got.
24 favorite print comic. And the nominees are Rogue, The American Dream, Deja Vu issue Navandoir, The Diary of the Stray Dogs, The Wounded, number 2, The King's Domain, number 1, Luna Merta 2.
All right.
Our graphics team did a great job, but for some reason, videos speaking in Spanish in some parts.
I know. I think it was outsourced to
So
Mexico.
we're trying to get our international audience more involved. So I definitely
I
understand.
my understanding is I think we were trying to get it done before the tariffs hit, so we don't get charged extra. So we
That
got like
makes sense.
extra work in.
Absolutely, guy. That makes so much sense. Okay, so
Okay, and I know we said this about writers and we said this about artists, but stacked, like stacked.
oh man, good books, man. All good
Yeah,
books, man. I think, man, we just had a great, a bunch of nominations this year, man, and it's so great, man. I'm hoping that we can do this for a third year. Our intent was to do this live for FSK Con, which unfortunately didn't happen this year. But next year, we're gonna try to plan out a little farther in advance to make sure that we do it bigger and better every year. So,
and next year we hope to see more fourth wall production and tourist comics books in here. Just,
hey, I know we got some books publishing this year. What the
yeah,
Source Comics got books published in 2024?
hopefully
Okay, all right, cool.
the coloring books count. I don't know.
We're gonna add best
We're gonna add
coloring
that.
book. We're gonna add best coloring book for 2025.
Tariq says he just finished reading Luna and Deja Vu. Sidebar: Concrete has to be mentioned as somebody to look out for in the future.
Absolutely.
With Deja Vu, with Luna, with winning
Absolver.
publisher year, they're really stepping up their game every year. Every year, they're stepping up.
Absolutely. They do a
All right,
great
well, let's
job.
do this. What?
My wife just bought me some food. So
All right. Well, let's get this done. We about to run to Danny's time. So let's end this.
light the beam.
Luna Unveil 2.
Hey, amazing work, man.
Yeah,
What a great, what a great list of awards and nominees and nominations for this year, man. I think this was a good group of creators,
yep.
and I'm glad that we can recognize them. Um, Especially Concrete did a lot of work this year, and is one of the probably
Concrete. Yeah,
one of the top indie publishers um, in America, especially this year. Like I said, they
yeah.
did some amazing work. So definitely great to get them recognized. And yep, shout out to Carla
Shout
and
out
the
to
whole
Carl.
team. Um, Definitely
And you
deserve
guys, if you have not checked out any of these books, please do. If you don't like what the judges said, that's totally okay. But they can't really go wrong with any of these choices.
can't can't. These are some great books. Some great books. I think I got a copy of Luna over here in my
I got
indie stuff. Yeah, so man, shout out to the whole team, man. This has been great. Um Kyron, this is season 4, man.
season 4.
Four. We
So,
got
what
some.
did you think of the Beam Awards? Like anything that you thought outside of Brian, anything that you thought maybe we missed on?
No, man. I think we got a good, like I said, we got a good variety of comics. I think the categories that we added were good. Web comic, manga. Like I said, I think we have to do a better job spreading the word next year to get certain ones out there because we want to recognize, people who are doing this work. And I think what we're planning on doing next year at conventions, handing out certificates of appreciation and highlighting creators that way will help that. So look for us at the conventions this year because we're definitely going to be doing some certificates and highlighting creators. So no, I think we did a good job, man, and I'm happy to be doing this for a second year. Hopefully, we'll get it for year 3. What about
Bigger and
you?
better.
You think there's
Uh,
anything we need to add? Anything we need to take away?
um, I don't think there's anything we need to add or take away, but like you said, next year we're going to be doing this. I think it's going to be streamlined a lot better. I think
Hmm.
we're going to bring in more creators, and that's just evident by from one to year 2, the amount of nominees we had
Yeah,
was almost double. The amount of interactions we had for our posts and voting was almost double. So I think next year is going to be even better.
absolutely,
I'm excited for it, and I'm excited for season 5 of this podcast.
absolutely.
If you guys don't know, Danny and I basically take off all of December to spend time with family. Like that tall thing that you just saw, that's my oldest. I have to go spend time with him apparently. But we appreciate you guys for listening in almost every episode. If you are being here for this, the Beam Awards, I know you guys really appreciate us doing this, but we appreciate you
Absolutely.
tuning in and listening to us ramble most of the time. But we're gonna have some big things coming up next year.
Yes, absolutely. We already
All
got a
right.
couple people scheduled for January interviews, but if you're an indie comic book creator and you got something coming out, or you think you have a unique perspective or something to talk about, reach out to us, man. We'll be happy to get you on the show. And you know, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, Danny, where can people check you out?
Hey, if you want to find me, the best place to go is fourthwallpros.com. And There's
We ain't
there's
ending the year like without that. Come
there's
on.
no way that there's quick takes. There's no way that there's quick takes. You barely made it to the show. There's no way that there's quick takes today.
We're doing one quick take.
Okay, one
Um,
quick take. Okay.
all right. If you don't know, quick takes is usually a rapid fire segment where Danny grills our guest, but I get to grill him since this is the last episode and it's just the two of us. Usually we do 5 questions with the top 5 at the end. But since we're out of time, we only have time for one question. We're going to do one quick take.
One
And I
quick
want
take.
your top 5 Thanksgiving foods.
Oh man.
Are you ready?
Top five. Yes, I'm ready.
I go.
Top 5 Thanksgiving foods. We're going to go with um, cornbread. We're
Mm,
going to go with cabbage
okay.
at 3. No, at 4.
That's
And
only
then
4.
at 3, we're going to go with turkey at 3. We're going to go with um, ham. We're going to go
Mm,
with ham. We're going to go with ham at 2. And then we're going to go with macaroni and cheese at number 1.
okay.
Macaroni and cheese is number 1. Definitely. No, we're gonna take ham out and we're gonna put sweet potato pie at 2. No ham. We're gonna sweet
What?
potato pie at 2, and then
Whoa.
macaroni and cheese at 1. Yes,
Whoa. The disrespect on ham. What?
we're throwing ham out. We gotta get
What?
sweet potato pie in there. I didn't have a dessert.
The
Cornbread,
disrespect to ham. Why not take
cabbage,
the turkey out?
turkey, sweet potato pie,
Mm,
and macaroni and cheese.
okay.
There we go. What about
That's
you? I want to hear
controversial.
your top 5. I want to hear your top 5
My
Thanksgiving
top
food.
5. Okay, so top 5. Number 1 is Quick Taste is brought to you by Gemini. Use code ACEBLADE to get 10% off your order next time you're at Gemini mailers. This has been fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Dan, this has been fun as always. Where can people check you out and check out your work?
Beforepros.com and online social medias at the Ace Blade on all of those platforms. Every platform that you can imagine, we're on them, except for the one. Other than that, where can people find you, Kyron?
You can find me at tauruscomics.com. I am actually on all social media platforms, even Twitter, at
Mhm.
Taurus Comics. If this is the first time you've ever checked out this podcast, you can go to our website, fourtailspodcast.com. You can listen to our previous episodes. You can buy some merchandise, find out who's going to be on our upcoming episodes. But please come back January. When is our first episode? Do you know? Is January the 3rd?
I ain't gonna be
That's
here.
the okay. Is it the
Where-
10th then?
The 10th. Yep. The
January
4th is
10th.
my anniversary. You know I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be.
Yeah, that's my wife's birthday too. All right, so January the 10th, come back. We're gonna have season 5 of the Four Tails podcast. I will hopefully have my camera fixed, and hopefully my face will be fixed by then too, because this is killing me right
It's
now.
looking better and better every week though.
I appreciate it. It is, but it's
You
still
know
like
what? You know what
what?
I heard fixes that Bell's palsy? There's a secret remedy. It's mustard.
And with that, I want to thank you guys. Sayonara, goodbye, and please take care of yourselves.
I want to know what it is Quick is trying to say.